Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Tech Solution. Today I am going to define the new topics in the Panda, that is data frame, and the various method that we are going to apply in data frame, just like append, apply, aggregate, assign, type, count, like that. So let's start with that. So we are going to discuss about Python Pandas data frame. So what is data frame? Pandas data frame is widely used data structure which work with a two-dimensional array which label access rows and columns. So that is basically is the two-dimensional array, 2D array that is going to contain with rows and columns, right? Data frame is defined as a standard way to store data that has two different index, that is row index and column index, right? That is row and columns. Okay. So it consists of the following properties. The first one is that the columns can be heterogeneous types, right? The columns can be heterogeneous types. So what is heterogeneous types? That means you can have any data type, just like integer, boolean, and so on. That means heterogeneous type. And the second one, it can be seen as a dictionary of series structure where both the rows and columns are indexed. It is denoted as column in case of columns and index in case of rows. So basically that has two index. One is the column index and second one is the rows index, right? So now I'm going to tell the data frame parameters and descriptions. So let's go with the data frame parameters. The first one is the data. So what is data? It is consist of different forms like ND arrays, series, map, constants, list, array, like that. Okay. So data that will be have many form. The first like that, series, map, array, ND array, constant, like that. Okay. The second one is index. The default np.arrange and index is used for the label, row label. So the default np.arrange and index is used for the row labels if no index is passed. So it is used as a row index if no index is going to pass. Next one is columns. The default syntax is np.arrange, same, and columns. The default syntax is np.arrange and for the columns levels. It show only true if no index is going to pass. Okay, it will show true if no index is going to pass. No index is passed. Right. Next one is D type. It refers to the data type of each column. Data type of each columns. Right. Now is copy. Copy is basically it is used for copying the data. That is going to, as the name specifies, is copy the data. So this is clear till now. So now I am going to create a data frame. So let's remove everything. Create a data frame. So how we are going to create a data frames? There's a different ways that we can create the data frame. The first one, like the dictionary, array, numpy, ND array, series. Okay, so this is the many ways. We have many ways that we can create the data frame, that we have on this like a tabular format that can contain rows and columns, right? So now I am going to import pandas as PD, shift enter. After that, what we have to do, we have to create the empty data frame, pd.data frame. These caps, as is also caps, right? Now I am going to print the data frames. Shift enter, right? We have the empty data frame, right? So we didn't pass anything in the data frames. What is the column? That is 0, nothing, empty columns, and index is also empty, right? That we can say empty data frame. We are going to create a data frame using list. Create a data frame using list. So first what we have to do, we have to create a list. X equal to Python. The next one is the pandas. And just create a data frame. Okay. Now I'm going to df equal to p dot d caps, f caps. I'm going to pass x and then print of data frame. Shift enter. Right? We have the rows 0, 1, 2. We have the only one column, that is Python pandas and data frames. Okay. So if you are going to get the values of Python only, you have to pass 0 rows and 0 columns. Shift enter. Right? Get pandas. If you are going to pass 2, then you will get data frames. Okay. Go with the next example. Now we are going to create a data frame from the dictionary of ND array or list. Right? Create a data frame from dictionary of ND array and lists. Okay, so I am going to create a from dictionary. So I am going to create a dictionary first. ID is the key, and we have the values 101, 102, 103. That is the list. The second one, we are going to create a department, and the value is DSC, BTech, MTech. Okay. After that, now I'm going to pass into the data frame. Info we pass, and now I'm going to print the df. So what will happen? The ID is 101, and the department is BSc, 102 BTech, and 103 MTech. Right? Shift enter. Right? 101 BSc, 102 BTech, and 103 MTech. So this is clear now. This is basically your tabular format. That is rows. This is row, and this is column. ID is the column and department is the column. So this is clear now. Now I am going to create a data frame for the dictionary of series. So I'm going to create a data frame from dictionary of series. So now I'm going to create a series for that of dictionary. So info equal to, we have the dictionary, that is 1. Now I'm going to create a series in dictionary pd.series. S will be caps, going to pass value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I'm going to pass the index, that is A, B, C, D, E, F, 6 and 6. Okay. So here is this is series is created. Now I'm going to add one more. Enter, that is 2. pd dot series pass 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6 and index will be a b c d e f f and G. Let's increase here 7, 8. Otherwise, both will be the same G and H. Okay, this is the series is created. Now we have to use df equal to in pd dot data frame. I'm going to pass info and enter print df. Okay, so what will happen here? Now I'm going to create a data frame for the dictionary of series. So A is 1.0, B is 2.0, C is 3.0, D is 4.0, 5.0, 6.0. Okay, like that it will create. So let's run this one, right? A 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4, 5, 6, this is an A, right? And for this one, why this is an A and 1? Because 7 and 8 is not available. But then 2, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all are available. Now if I am going to pass 7 here, I am going to pass G. Now if I am going to enter, then you will see 7.0 here also. Let's say printer, right? 7.0 and 7. So this is clear now. Now I am going to show how we are going to access the column. So we will go with the same example, but now I am going to pass the 1. Okay, to access the only name columns, sorry, 1 column. Okay, so we will get only 1 column, not 2. Shift enter, right? We will get only 1. So same like that, if you are going to pass 2, then we will get second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is clear. Now how we are going to add the column? This I am going to show how we are going to, how we do the column values. How we fetch a column value. Now I am going to show how we are going to add the column. Okay, for that what we have to do? We have to print, going to add the new column in the data frame. Df, this is the third column, 3. I am adding equal to pd dot series. Okay. And the value will be 20, 40, 60, and the index equal to A, comma B, comma C. Okay, so after that, now if I am going to build df, then what will happen? For that is adding the new, here 1 and 2 is there, right? If I am going to remove this one and shift enter, we will see 1 and 2. Now in this data frame we added new column, that is 3. Now if you are going to add, now if you are going to run, then what will happen? We are going to add new column with the values 20, 40 and 60. So what will the value will get? 20, 40 and 60, and the rest of the value, that will be NaN. Let's shift enter, right? 20, 40, 60, and the rest of the value, that will be NaN. So this is clear how we are going to add the column. Now I am going to show how we are going to add the new column using the existing data frame column. So now I am going to show with the same how we are going to Now we are going to add the new columns using the existing column. So for that I'm going to pass 4, that is the new column, equal to df using 1 plus df, that is going to 2. Okay, so now if I am going to print df, you will see the 4th column also. Shift enter, right? So we will see the 4th column, then 1, this one and this one we added 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 4 and 6, 6, 12, 7, 7, 14 and n plus 8 is n only, right? So this we'll see how we are going to add the new column using the existing column, right? Now I am going to show how we are going to delete the column. So in this one I am going to show how we are going to delete the column, delete column. So for that what we have to use, we have the command dl, that is the keyword for deleting the column, dl df passing the 4 and after that print df. So what will happen, we will not able to see 4th column. Okay, shift enter, right? 4th column is deleted from here. So this is clear now. So we have another way that we are going to delete the column also. So that have the df.pop. Pop is also the columns. So pop is also the method. For that we are going to delete the column. So pop 2. And now if we are going to print df, let's see 3. So now what will happen, 3 is also going to remove from the data frame. Let's shift or enter. So we can use this from here to here, otherwise it will give the error. If I am going to delete something from here that is not available, then you will get the error. So first I will see. So first I will show you. If I am going to run once again, that a column is not exist and we are going to delete it, then what will happen? We will get the error. Right? What is saying 4, that is not completely the error message, but is showing the 4th column is not available, that is going to delete from that. Okay, so now I am going to pop up 3, right? So 3rd column is also deleting using the pop methods. So this is clear now. Now I am going to show how we are going to select the row, how we are going to add the row, how we are going to delete the row. Okay, now I am going to show how we are going to row selection, addition and deletion. Okay, so let's go one by one how we are going to select the row. For that I will go, okay, first let's print the df, what the content in the df. Okay, we have 1 and 2 only. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use, okay, this is already there. Now I'm going to add the new columns using run this one, copy and going to paste it here and run this one. Okay, so we'll get 3 columns. Okay. So now let's was the df, shift enter. This is the value of data frame. Okay, now I'm going to show how we are going to access the rows. Hello C, I'm going to pass the a. So what will happen, it's going to access this and this. Okay, let's shift and enter, right? 1, 2 and 3. For that let's add one more and we print df. We will see what the output will be, right? So what will happen, for accessing the row we have to use the method loc. For accessing the rows we have to use loc method. Okay, location. So So if you're going to pass B, then what will happen? We'll get 2.0, 2 and 40.0. Shift and enter, right? 2.0, 2.0 and 40.0. Same like that. If I'm going to pass H, then we will get NaN 8 and NaN. Shift enter, right? NaN 8.0 and NaN. Okay, so we will know how we are going to access the rows. So in the next example, I am going to show how we are going to access using the integer values. Means we are going to access the same values A, B and C, but using the index. So how we are going to access the rows using the index. Okay. So for that, what we have to do, we have to pass df dot I location, and then going to pass the integer, means which location you want to access. Starting from 0, this A is 0, B is 1, C is 2, D is 3. So let's start with 0 and shift and enter. We'll get the same output, right? This is 1.0, 1 and 20.0. So if we're going to pass 1, then what will we get? 2.0, 2 and 40.0. Shift enter, right? 2.0, 2.0, 14.0. So let's go with the 2. So we will get 3.0, 3 and 16.0. Shift and enter. 3.0, 3.0 and 60.0. Okay. So this is clear. So now I am going to show how we are going to slice the row. Slice the rows. So in the slice the rows, what we have to do, we are going to pass the range of the rows. Okay. Just like that, we want to get B to D or C to F. For that, we have the method that is. So for that, what we have to do, we have to use df and going to pass 2 to 4. So what will happen here? We have 0, 1, 2, right? 2 to 5, we are going to say, right? 2 to 4. So we will get only 2 and 3, including 2 mean initial value, excluding 5. Means we will get this 3.0, 3 and 16.0 and 4.0, 4 and this only 2 data will go. So we will get only 2 rows. So including 2, that means second rows, excluding fourth rows. Okay, let's shift and enter, right? C and D only will get. If you want to E also, then we have to pass 5, right? C, D and E. Okay, so this is very important how we are going to slice the rows. So now I am going to show how we are going to add the rows. For that, what we have to do, I am going to create the new data frame. T is equal to pd dot data frame, and now I am going to pass the values, that is rows 7, 8, 9, 10, and then after that I am going to pass the columns. Pass the column, that we have 2 columns, X and Y. Okay. The next data frame is D2 equal to pd dot data frame. I'm going to shift enter, copy, and we have pasted here. I'm going to pass the different values, that is 11, 12, 13, 14. The values, that is Y. Here also Y. Okay. Now D equal to D dot append D2. Okay. So what will happen here, and print, and we use D only. So what we are trying to do here, we are going to addition of rows. Okay. That means we are going to add the rows in the data frame D. This will be D2, and now I am going to print of D. So what will happen, 7, 8, 19, that row will be there, and after that 11, 12, 13, 14 will be added into the same data frame D. Okay, shift enter. So okay, data frame as will be caps, shift enter, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, this is the one data frame that is already there, and now we are going to append this one 11, 12, 13, 14, and you will see here, right, the rows index 0 and 1, that is this 2 is from the one data frame, and this last 2 is another data frame, and now we added one data frame into the another data frame. Okay, so this is clear now. Now I'm going to show how we are going to delete the row, deletion of rows. So we have the drop methods and we have to pass the index. For that we are going to delete the rows. Okay, so for that we have to use d equal to d dot drop, and we have to pass 0. So what will happen here? This 0 and this is 0, right? So if you are going to pass 0, what will happen? 7, 8 and 11, 12 is going to delete from that, and we will print only 9, 10 and 13, 14. Okay, and after that print d, shift enter, right? We have to only 9, 10 and 13, 14, and this 7, 8, 11, 12 is going to delete. Now if you are going to pass 1, so what will happen? This value also is going to delete, and d is the empty data frame, right? Empty data frame, column xy, and index is empty also. So this is clear. So in the next video we are going to cover the different method in the data frame, that is append, apply, aggregate, like that. So we will meet once again in new video with new topic.